It's called the Apple Vision Pro, and they're saying it's going to cost $3,499 US dollars. Not cruceros,
Insane?
not bolívares, US dollars.
Sure.
Now, is it worth it? The answer is no, but let me explain. Okay?
Go ahead.
It's supposed to be a headset that is controlled with your hands, your eyes, and your voice.
Your eyes.
So you're going to be doing stuff like this in front of your face, so things can happen.
Oh,
so I'm sorry, Madonna, please forgive me for what I'm going to do. But if you want this thing to work, come on, Vogue.
It's like I can touch you!
Yo! What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Miami Geeks Weekly Updates brought to you by DigitalCrackNetwork.com. I'm your host, Punch305. With me, as always, old school gaming specialist, Uncle Willie.
It's Monday, again, with the energy.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. This doesn't look right. Let me just...
You know what doesn't look right?
Here.
The fact that your thing says stupid.
There we go. That looks better.
There's a change. Okay, there's
no, slight change. Please
change.
ignore this mess over here. This is in transit. This is like in transition, I should say. And so that will be fixed soon. But
really,
yeah, I finally put my games back here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I should say,
feast your eyes on the back of this man's wall, because he took forever and a day to make sure that he showed you guys his collection, and that he did.
Well,
and I'm actually
also
proud of it. And that's
in transition because it's supposed to be all PS3.
Yeah,
because that's my theme. But over here at the end, over here, that's PlayStation games and that's PSP games, and down here is Vita games. So I need to fix that.
Okay. I mean, hey, whatever makes your boat float, dude. All right, I'm not gonna argue because you're doing more than I can right now, and that looks awesome.
But you have the ability to show more.
I can. Eventually, once we hit 1,000 subscribers, and I can actually financially set my thing up as opposed to, I mean, this is all nice. This is all cute. I like this. As long as we hit that 1,000, you might see a different change between me and Willie. We might even come out with top hats and shit. And be like, how you doing, guys?
I will not wear anything other than a trilby because I'm that pedantic.
Oh my God. Excuse me.
But anyway, how was your weekend?
My weekend was actually okay, man. It's been there. Working on my weight plan, which is there, and here I am now.
I have a weight plan too.
What is it?
An emphasis on the word weight, but it's not spelled WEIGHT.
Really? You don't.
I need to fix that. I'm gonna fix that.
I know you are, man. That's not even a thing. I know it is gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
A few minutes later.
Look at that now, huh? I'm dead sexy. Look at my sexy body.
All right, Willie. So today we got a lot to talk about, man. It looks like Apple's coming out with some sort of a new VR or AR, and I to be honest, I have no idea what it is. Is it an AR or VR? Whatever it is, it's $3,499. No, bro. I'm not. No. I know.
Okay.
No.
Would you like me to explain?
Please do, dude. Please do.
Okay. So to answer your question, if it's VR or AR, the answer is yes.
What?
It's both.
They're saying it's okay. Mixed. So make an AR VR.
Okay. Details. Apple had their Worldwide Developers Conference started today, and among the anticipated things that they were going to announce, people were waiting for them to announce their VR headset. Well, it's a VR and AR headset. It's called the Apple Vision Pro, and they're saying it's going to cost $3,499 US dollars. Not cruceros, not bolívares, US dollars.
Sure.
Now, is it worth it? The answer is no, but let me explain. Okay?
Go ahead.
It's supposed to be a headset that is controlled with your hands, your eyes, and your voice.
Your eyes.
So you're
I
going to be
would not
doing
see
stuff
that
like
coming.
this in front of your face, so things can
Oh,
happen.
God.
So I'm sorry, Madonna, please forgive me for what I'm going to do. But if you want this thing to work, come on, Vogue.
Oh no. Okay, look. First of all, this looks like a freaking like a ski mask. I swear to God, I see this lady in the slopes with this thing on, man. Come on.
Okay, the one thing I will say about Apple, despite
Okay.
all their ridiculousness as far as how wonderful their products are,
Mhm.
they make some pretty products.
Pretty
This
expensive.
headset is, I mean, pretty ridiculous, but it looks okay. You've seen the Meta headset, you've seen the Valve headset. These are some pretty
Mhm.
sleek looking. This is some sleek looking headgear. Okay, the picture that you see that was where they're looking at you and you see their eyes,
Yeah.
you can't see through that. That is not that you can see their eyes. No, they're showing you a digital representation with a camera of their eyes.
So for the other
They put a
person, they can
lot
see the
of
other side.
they've put a lot of really crazy tech into this headset. It has the Vision Pro has 12 cameras, 5 sensors, and 6 mics. And among those 12 cameras is Apple's first 3D camera. They're expecting this to not just be a thing where you see, like, you can do things in VR, so you can see stuff in 3D. They have AR stuff too. So, like, they actually said this. If you're watching a basketball game, you can have this headset on, and you'll be able to see AR stuff,
That is insane.
stats and stuff just popping up. Not just that, they said that Disney is an early partner,
Well,
and Disney
yeah.
Plus will work with the Vision Pro.
Yeah.
Is that important or not? Depends on the person. And we'll talk about
Not
Disney
really.
Plus later.
All right.
Regardless, $3,500 for this headset, it's gonna sell. It's gonna sell a lot.
Yeah, only for the diehard fans for Apple. I mean, dude, 3,500. You know what's 3,500 for a VR set?
There's only 2 kinds of fans in this world.
Okay.
Diehard Apple fans
Mm-hmm.
and everybody else.
There we go. And
The
I know
diehard
that
Apple
diehard Apple fans are going
fans
to buy it.
will absolutely take this all the way down the throat.
Yeah.
Like, it will actually tickle their epiglottis along the way.
Oh,
They are
wow.
going
Okay.
to buy this.
Gonna
And they're
throw
going to
the
say that
hell
it's
out of this thing.
revolutionary and amazing, and Apple has redefined virtual reality.
Yeah, fine.
Even
Now,
though
let me see
everything
one of these
that's there,
bastards drive. I want to see these bastards now be like, you know what? I could do everything in life with this thing. I'm going to go outside with one because I could see through my glasses now and not be, man, you know what? I see so much bad things happening with this freaking thing. But now
all I
my
know
real
is
question. Okay.
all I know is that once this got announced,
Mm-hmm.
all the crypto bros and the VR bros and the Web 3.0 bros simultaneously orgasmed at the same time.
It got sticky.
It got extremely sticky. Okay,
But
because
was it
all those fools now have something they can wrap around their grifts, because that's all a grift. Ready Player One, we don't want that.
No,
I don't want that. Nobody
No.
wants.
I don't want
I mean,
that.
there's some people that actually want it, but most of them have a financial interest in it. And for those people that are bitching because this is Apple, this has nothing to do with games or movies or TV shows.
Mhm.
Oh, I got something for you.
What you got?
During the Worldwide Developer Conference, Hideo Kojima, who calls himself a diehard Apple fan, said he's bringing his signature game FedEx Simulator, aka Death Stranding, to Mac.
Wow. Dun, dun, dun,
And
dun,
that
dun,
all
dun, dun.
future Kojima production games are going to be for Mac.
That's gonna be weird. I mean, okay, fine. I'm pretty sure that he's a diehard Mac fan and all that good stuff. And especially that, FedEx Simulator Part 2.0 is gonna be insane there, I'm guessing. But I will say maybe for the horror games, I will be like, yeah, okay, that'll be interesting. That'll be very interesting. But
All
for
of
that game,
Kojima's games are horror games.
whatever.
Because
Dude.
you have to go through the horror of all his cutscenes while you're playing the game. Because his games are more cutscenes than game.
Yeah, because if you cut off all the cutscenes in his games, you're playing a 30-minute game.
And if you don't believe me, go on YouTube and look up Metal Gear Solid 4 cutscenes. That's an hour and a half movie.
An hour and a half? I would
It's
not
an
believe
hour
that.
and a half movie.
Well, but you know what? That's fine and dandy, Willie. But this is something I want to ask our audience. And guys, what do you guys think of everything we're just talking about right now about the whole Apple VR? Are you going to purchase one, or do you think the price point of this thing is insane? Please comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. Let's have a conversation about this. But let's continue on, Willie, because we're going to get to something that's very near and dear to your heart, and I know pretty much you're going to explain to us. And it's about Diablo 4 patch 102, the GOAT of the day one updates, which I'm pretty sure that being that the game came out not too long ago, last week it was. They of course are going to have some patches. What's up with this patch? What are they going to be covering and fixing with this patch right now, dude?
Okay, to begin with, this game technically has not released yet.
Oh, I thought it
as of this
already.
recording, it's going to be live in half an hour. People who purchased the game, okay, they had 3 tiers. They had the standard, they had the digital deluxe, and they had the ultimate. People who bought digital deluxe and ultimate, or pre-ordered, I should say, got access to the game on Saturday, this past Saturday. My son being among them, so I will usually, the usual vitriol I have for people who pre-order, I'm going to slow it down because this is my son. Just because he's my son doesn't mean he doesn't do terrible things. Still, he bought it. He's been playing the hell out of it. As a matter of fact, he's almost finished with the game. He is my son.
Of course.
The main game comes out for the plebes who didn't want to spend more money in half an hour. And patch 1.0.2, which is their day one patch, has been trickling for those people who played early since Saturday. And on Tuesday, they're going to drop the whole batch for the plebes. There's a lot of changes. Class changes, bug fixes, stability boosts, certain quests. Like, it's a big day one patch. The only benefit of them giving people access to it 3 days before is that they can see the things that are problematic and have a fix for the rest of us. I don't think I have to explain how much I hate day one updates, day one patches.
Aren't they like the biggest though?
Huh?
Aren't they like the biggest, those first patches?
Day one patches are usually made to catch last minute bugs before the game goes actually live.
Oh, okay.
They're calling this one the GOAT of patches, at least Games Radar is, because of the fact that they had 3 days to fine tune everything so that at 7:00 p.m. Eastern time, when the game actually launches for the rest of us, all the fixes are there. But I keep insisting that day one patches are further proof that game publishers are some lazy ass people.
Yeah.
They are some lazy ass people. No, let's not fix the problems before the game comes out. Let's release the game and fix it afterwards. Yes, I understand that games are complicated now. They're way more complicated than they were in the NES days.
That's a
And
fact.
so certain bugs may not be caught through regular Q&A testing. But I am of the mentality that these people hard code these release dates into their schedule so they can have nice little bumps, nice little positive bumps in their revenues for shareholders. And they're like, no, release the game. We'll fix it later.
Of course they would.
That's the kind of stuff that gives us Cyberpunk 2077. For all the people who bought those games at launch, including my son, how was that game? How'd you like it when it came out?
Wow. Left that bitter taste in their mouth, technically.
I mean, it's only bitter because they put something bitter in your mouth when you bought it.
Yeah. But I don't know.
I'm not gonna say what that bitter thing was, but it starts with a D and ends in ick.
Yeah. Like glycerides. I don't know. Whatever. But anyways. But seriously stuff, man. I think this whole thing that they had to do a day one patch is like how you're saying, is I find it like a waste of time, especially for the gamers out there that want to get up and running at that moment. Not sit there and be like, okay, we got the game up. Now we have to wait for the day one patches to install, which could be, it could be up to like 10 gigs or 5 gigs or even maybe a little less than that, maybe.
And let's not forget that there's going to be day 2 and day 3 patches.
Oof. But again, I just find it's just like I find it like an eyesore. I don't like it. But again, that's just me, and I know you hate it as well. So I guess it's just not me alone. But yeah, man. I do have one question, Willie.
Yes.
And I do want to ask you: have you ever wanted to find out how old is Bowser and Junior Bowser?
I honestly never cared.
Well, it looks like Nintendo just revealed how old Bowser and Bowser Jr. are, and nothing makes sense anymore. Apparently, from what Games Radar is talking about. Can you explain to us what's going on here? I mean, what is it? What's so important to find out how old are these two turtles? Because I need to know.
First of all, they're the king of Bowser's the king of the turtles.
Yeah,
and
he's the king of the Koopas.
Nintendo has this way of Nintendoing things. Because, okay, did you ever play Smash Brothers Melee?
No, I haven't.
Okay. According to Smash Brothers Melee, when it came out, there was a trophy that you got that told you that Mario was 26 years old.
Mario's 26.
No, at the time.
Okay.
Mario Melee was in the GameCube days. But Nintendo decided that they were going to officially date Bowser and Bowser Jr. And I'm going to tell you the dates, and they're not going to make sense to you.
Go, because I'm already waiting for this one.
This is according to Nintendo. Meaning this is now official canon according to them. Bowser was born on February 5th, 1989.
Okay.
That makes him 34 years old.
All right.
I sense the confusion.
I'm already there.
Okay. The reason why you should be confused is because Super Mario Brothers, the game that put Nintendo officially on the map, was released for the Nintendo Famicom in Japan on July 15th, 1983.
That's why I was like, wait a minute, because the Nintendo Famicom and the Nintendo came out in the mid 80s.
That's 1985 here, 1983 in Japan.
Yeah, not late 80s.
And so, if Bowser was born on February 5th, 1989, he was like, apart from the fact that he was supposedly born before he came out, or after he came out, I should say. Then again, this is Nintendo we're talking about.
Okay.
This is Nintendo, a company that says every time a Zelda game comes out, oh, so there's a sequel? No, it came out before. They released The Legend of Zelda. Then they released Legend of Zelda 2 for the NES. Okay, so Zelda 2 followed Zelda 1. They released Zelda for the Legend of Zelda. I forgot what the game for the Super Nintendo. No, that happened before. Oh, it's a new Zelda game. No, that happened before. Every Zelda game has come out. Oh no, it happened before the previous game.
So they're trying to go backwards?
They've been going backwards. The only thing that they'll ever do is go sideways. Like Ocarina of Time came out.
Yeah.
That happened before. Okay, Majora's Mask. Oh, that's a side quest. Oh, what about Wind Waker? What about Wind Waker? That happened before.
So wait a minute. How old is who then?
Listen, the Zelda timeline is crazier than the Marvel multiverse. Don't try to understand it. Just accept it.
I just wanted answers. You know what? I didn't really care about these two turtles. Now we had a link to this thing.
And so now, I know what, but because you have to understand the mentality of these mouth breathers.
Oh, I can't.
Okay, no. The game came out in 1983, but no, Bowser was born 5 years after that.
So who were fighting in the beginning?
And Bowser Jr. is only 13 years old because canonically he was born March 3rd, 2010.
But that's when he was introduced, no?
No.
When was he introduced then?
He was introduced in 2002.
Their math is wrong. The math is wrong.
No.
I want out.
Nintendo does not accept the concept of math.
I want
because
out.
Super Mario Sunshine came out in 2002. That was the first appearance of Bowser. No, but that's okay. That's okay. He's 8 years younger than that. So evidently, you fought him when he was -8.
Yeah.
Accept it.
I don't want to. You know
Accept
what,
it.
Willie? I don't want to do this no more.
Whenever you have a question, if you have a question for Nintendo about what their mentality is, they have an answer. It's a very simple answer.
My left eye hurts. It hurts so bad.
It's a very simple answer, and all you have to do is think Wayne's World.
No, stop.
No.
I don't want
because whenever you have questions, all Nintendo's going to do is look at you and go. That's what they're going to do.
Yeah. Oh my God. You know what, Willie? Let's skip all that crap. Let's skip. I don't want to math. It's Monday. I was so hype, and that math just drained the hell out of me.
You're the one that brought the energy.
Yeah, and I was still trying to drink it, and I'm already out of it. It's all of it gone. All of it gone. You know what? I do have enough energy for something that we're going to be talking about right now, and it's the weekend box office because Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse it's Across the Spider-Verse, right? Yeah, Across the Spider-Verse came out this weekend, and boy, that freaking movie's awesome. Oh my God, dude, Willie, I'm telling you this right now, as your best friend, your partner, your colleague, whatever you want to call me,
partner,
go see this. Yeah,
I'm okay.
Miami Geeks partner, dude. Don't ever, bro. Because we started June already does not mean that you and I. No.
Because you were waiting to wait. You were waiting to June to announce this.
No, man, you've been my partner since before. You know what, Willie? This is not the time or day to do this again. It's not the time or day. We're gonna talk about the movie, the box office, and that's it. Okay, this is not the time or day. Jesus, and he's not involved in this. But we are in the weekend box office. You know Look, this is not the point either. But we just got to know something. We're going to talk about the weekend box office and that across the Spider-Verse. Yes, Spider-Man 2, whatever, is an amazing movie. And I think as we discussed before, you need to go see this movie. Like, stop what you're doing. Stop breathing for 2 seconds. Go see this flick. It's amazing. And you know how sometimes we're like, let's wait till we can, see it elsewhere. I think it's best to see it ASAP, then watch it elsewhere, because there's so much going on in that movie, and the twist and the things that happen in that movie is just, I can't even speak about it. That's how much there is about it, that it's like, holy crap, like there's too much going on that I have to literally sit down with you as a movie review and just you and I talk about this movie in general. That's how it is.
Okay.
But we need to talk about the weekend box office, because I'm hearing nothing but great things, that this movie is blowing every other movie out of the water, technically.
Okay. First of all, to answer your challenge for me to watch this,
yes,
I'm going to harness my best Oxford English when I tell you that I finna watch it.
Alexis a lot.
This being said, its first weekend, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse has the second biggest opening of the year.
Nice.
It made $120.5 million in the box office. That's pretty good. That's really good.
Very good.
The only movie that grossed better than it, I'll let you guess.
Little Mermaid? Little Mermaid?
No.
Mario Brothers?
Yes. To be fair, the Mario Brothers movie cheated because they opened on Wednesday. No Thursday previews. They just opened on Wednesday. Doesn't matter.
A smart move. I gotta say, it's a smart movie.
Doesn't matter. Goes to the biggest.
Yeah.
Now, that 120.5 million domestic assured that Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse would land number one. It dropped Little Mermaid to number two, only bringing in $40.6 million for the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
The one that's really hurting is Fast X. Fast X dropped hard, only making $9.2 million this weekend, putting it at number 5.
Good. Let it sink.
The only thing that we can garner from this is that family doesn't make money.
There we go. Good job.
And okay, I don't know if we talked about this before, but I'm going to talk about it now because I want to.
Mm-hmm.
This is supposed to be a 2-parter. Just like Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Fast X supposed to be a 2-parter.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel was pushing to make it a 3-parter.
I thought he still did.
It doesn't matter. It can't happen.
Oh, okay.
The reason why we have Fast X. You're assuming that the second one's going to be Fast XX. Right?
Okay.
That means the third part is going to be Fast XXX, and he already did that movie.
Why did I didn't see this coming? I swear to God.
Because listen, I'm gonna have to do a 5 dog on you. I'm gonna have to do a 5 dog on you. I'm gonna have to bust a nut inside your eye to show you where I come from.
I hate that, but continue on. I forgive you for this one.
Anyway, so the top 10: Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, followed by Little Mermaid, followed by The Boogeyman. Debut weekend made $11.5 million.
Okay.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is still hanging around.
On fourth,
it made
which is
$10.2 million. It's made $322.7 million thus far. So It's on its way to making the coveted $500 million domestic mark.
Perfect.
Then we have Fast X, Super Mario Brothers movie is still on the charts despite already being on streaming. It made 3.3 million. Then comes About My Father. I don't know much about it. The Machine. I don't know much about it. And You Hurt My Feelings. I don't know much about it. Either way, everything is about Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Right now, definitely. That's the hottest thing right now, dude.
I will see it
Hottest.
soon because I don't want nobody spoiling it for me.
Dude, AK, you need to hurry up.
I know you won't. I know you won't.
I will never, but I know there's others out there that they're gonna do little tidbits and stuff like that. That they'll just add it, and you're like, God, why did that came up?
Removed myself from the social medias
Good,
because
not good, but good.
social media is what it is. But I know that sooner or later someone's going to want to try and spoil things for me, and I
Eventually,
refuse to be spoiled, so I'm going to watch it.
yeah.
Again, perfect Oxford English. I finna watch it. If the people who monitor the language allow supposedly and irregardless, then they'll allow Finda.
I'll accept Finda before anything else.
Of course you will, because you use supposedly.
Yeah, I do a lot.
I will forever judge you for that.
I knew you would, but I still look awesome when I do it.
I'll be a hypocrite because I'm using Finda. Either way, let's continue.
Yeah. So, okay, fine. So that was the weekend box office, ladies and gentlemen. But we have two more things to cover about that we're just going to put into one. And I'm going to explain why. Because this is about Disney Plus. And Disney Plus could remove more than shows and movies as part of their strategic change. And, sorry. There we go. Sorry. Ugh, I hate when that happens. So yeah, it looks like they're going to be doing some changes and stuff like that, which apparently, I don't know why they're doing this. And we talked about this before about the fact that they're just trying to change all their movies, take them out, put them back in the vault, even though they control the majority of those IPs. But Willie, what is it that they're planning on doing, man? I mean, God, they're already removing a lot of stuff from there as it is. But what's their game plan? What is their end goal in this?
Money.
Okay, there you go. Solved.
I've mentioned this before that I said I didn't know how they can save money from this, considering they own the IPs and they own the servers that the IPs are distributed on.
Yeah.
But this is a cost-cutting move, and a new SEC filing that was made May 26 explains more of it. So, for those of you who don't know, they did cut quite a few things from Disney Plus, including the new Willow series, including a lot of things, including The World According to Jeff Goldblum, which is the most egregious fault.
That I like that show.
How can you cut the legs from under Jeff Goldblum? You bastards!
I thought that show was amazing.
But Disney's doing this for two reasons.
Okay.
Number one, they can report the losses from those shows as a write-off,
of course,
which will save them some money. And they can release license agreements for other things, meaning they won't pay more money. So I was right. There had to be a monetary reason for this, and that's it. Disney Plus is still planning to merge with Hulu. ESPN is not in there. And I'm wondering if maybe it's because they want to sell ESPN off. That was not a good deal for them to begin with. I'm sure they originally
whole bundle that they had planned with it. I mean, I saw it, but I was like, I didn't see nothing useful about it.
The bundle that they offered with Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus, was useful for people who had, who wanted to have access to all three. But in this case, if Disney Plus and Hulu are merged, ESPN Plus is the odd man out. I would not be surprised if Disney decided at some point to just sell off ESPN, because that was not originally that was not a good idea for them.
Yeah.
They figured, okay, we own ABC, we can buy ESPN, and then Monday Night Football is under our umbrella,
Mhm.
and we can simulcast it on ESPN because that'll help. Maybe they're going to get rid of you. Maybe. I'm saying maybe because I don't know. Maybe they'll get rid of ESPN.
Maybe. I mean, there's never a no answer here, so there's always a possibility. So I think they might. They're not
One
making anything out
thing
of it.
they will never get rid of
Hmm.
is their desire to milk their IPs for everything they possibly can get out of it.
And you're not lying. And that's going to come up to our next subject. That's part of it as well, because Disney has exciting story for the new Pirates of the Caribbean movie, and Johnny Depp is not ruled out now. So okay, so I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna be a hunch. So I'm pretty much saying after the whole lawsuit, they're like, "Hey, Johnny, you remember us? We're cool, right? Yeah, we're cool. Dap, dap, dap." Because they're just trying to bring him back now for this one.
I don't know, but again, details.
Go ahead.
Disney did say that they're going to do something with the Pirates of the Caribbean IP, and according to Sean Bailey, the president of the Walt Disney Studios motion picture production arm of Disney,
Mm-hmm.
he told the New York Times that the company believes it has a quote really good, exciting story
Hmm.
that, again, quote, honors the films that have come before, and, another quote, has something new to say. I am personally beyond tired of the IP.
Yeah.
Even if Johnny Depp resurrects his Jack Sparrow character, I am beyond tired with the IP.
It's already it's already hit to the point where you're like exhausted already, and I don't blame you. I'm already exhausted of the Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm exhausted a lot of things about Disney. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm pretty much already to a point where, you know, I'm kind of like done already. Like, fine, how much more pirates can we do? You know what I'm saying? Like,
The
until
answer, the answer according to Disney, is all the pirates.
Jesus, because it's tiring, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's already to a point where I'm done with it. I'm like, all right, look, just let it be already. The fact when they announced that they're gonna remove Johnny Depp from the Pirates, I was like, oh, that sucks. But who's gonna sit there and watch it again? I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a blockbuster hit and make it whatever. But it's gonna get to a point where like, okay, I hope this is the last one. Can we just end the Pirates of the Caribbean and just leave it in the right? That's it. Just end it because it's already becoming too much things. They're adding a lot to it. Oh, remember when Blackbeard and Davy Jones was friends with freaking Johnny Depp's character and they high-fived each other to death? And I don't know. I'm just done. I'm done.
At any point, Disney will go and say, you know what would be a great idea? If Johnny Depp were to have a backstory where it was shown that he hung out with the Eternals. Crossover. But personally, I'm done with pirates.
Yeah, so same here.
The
And
first
then you know
movie,
what?
the first movie was wonderful.
Oh no,
The second movie,
yeah.
it was okay. The third one, I'll give it a pass.
Yeah.
By part four, I'm like, listen, stop. This
Mhm.
this is Bobcat Goldthwait and Police Academy levels.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. You're absolutely right about that. It was already hitting those levels as it was. And I'm totally with you on that, man.
I
But
will I will defend the original trilogy because you know what? Overall, good story arc,
Mhm.
good everything.
Yeah.
But Disney being a corporation, they cannot let an IP go. Which is why you can look forward to more Haunted Mansion movies after the one is coming out.
I'm looking forward for that movie because I want to see it. But if they're gonna keep milking that one as well, I'm just gonna stop. Like I'll be like, all right, I'm done
You're
with the
gonna
first one.
have to.
That's all I need.
Because sooner or later, you just get tired. Any moment now, they're gonna convince themselves that they need to make an "It's a Small World" movie.
That's it. You jinxed it. They're gonna hear you,
No,
Willie. And
they're gonna do it. It's not a matter of if; it's a matter of when. They will do it. They will do it because they want to keep making money.
Yeah, I understand. But I'll leave this up to the audience and let's see what they say. And ladies and gentlemen, what do you guys think about everything we talked about from above and below? Even with this whole thing with Disney, please comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. Let's have a conversation about this. And as you know, we're done. Thank you guys so much for following us and being on this amazing show. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button just to know Como's amazing news, which is 3 times a week. Mondays, Wednesday, and Friday, and a little something in between. Wooly, do you have any last words?
I have so many, but I'll end it with this. If anything that I said like shocked you, you should be used to it by now. And you're welcome.
Yeah, he's not wrong, folks. But guys, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Peace.
Bah! What happened?
There you go. You're back. What happened?
I realized it muted itself.
So today we got so much to talk about, Willie, and it looks like Apple announced a very fancy financial
facial. Facial. All right, let it out. Let it out. Let it out.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. All right, here we go.
You're keeping this in. I want this on the record.
I can't.
Okay,
here we go.
There's gonna be an outtake. It's gonna be an outtake, but it has to be on the fucking. It has to be on the final thing.
Here we go. So, Willie, Apple announced a very fancy. I mean, like a very fancy facial. And I'm here thinking. I'm here thinking they're
stop with that.
Pinkies up and they're fucking jerking off in our faces. I can't with that shit.
You need to stop with that. You need to stop with that. You need to stop.
Okay, here. Okay. Okay.